Welcome to our beginner-friendly Python series, and today we are going to learn about loops. So let's say, what is loops in Python? We're going to learn today what is loop, for loop, while loop, break and continue, and pass, and a mini-negation number game. So let's say, what is a loop? So a loop lets you repeat a block of code multiple times automatically, instead of writing same thing again and again. Python do it for you. Types of loop: for loop, while loop. Now let's see what is for loop. Okay, so let's start with for loop. Right here for, suppose right here I in range 1 to 10, and if I write here print I, okay, so I'll explain you what is happening here. That is, for I in range 1 to 10, it tells the Python to repeat the loop for I from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and exclude the 10 until the 10 it will print the numbers. So here we have the print I. If I print it, you can see it will print here from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until 10. So this is how loops work. Then I'll show you another example so that you can understand it clearly. So I'll write a string variable name fruits equals to, suppose I'll give it apple, banana and cherry. Then what I'll do here, I will give a condition, like I will make it in loops. So every time I don't have to write this, it will automatically write what it contains. So first write for, then fruit in fruits. So it means fruit in fruits. Then print fruit. So if I run this code, what it will do, it will print this all. So first line, it means that a list of 3 fruits is stored in a variable. Then for fruit in fruits, Python goes through each item in the list and stores it in fruit. And then print fruit prints the current fruit in the loop. So this is how does it work. Now let's see another example. Now see another type of loop, which is nested loop. It means loop in loops. So for this, I'll first write here. Okay, so the example I'm going to give you here, the nested loop for multiplication table. So first write here for I in range 1 to 4. And then another loop I will run here, which is for j in range 1 to 10. Okay, now I'll here print it. Now I'll format it so that it changes every time with I. So I, then I'll give your multiplication, then j, then equals to I star j. So it will multiply it. Then if I print this here, we have to print it here like this. Okay, now if I print it, you can see here this. Okay, I have printed here from 1 to 3's multiplication table. So here we can see for 1 into 1, what it's doing here, it is 1 here, then 1 multiplication of j. So these are the strings, and changing here, that equals to 1 into 1, which is 1, then 1 into 2. So it will go until 9. So I like to do it for 10. So I'll change it for 11. And if you want to say the first 10 multiplication table, you can give here also 11. Then if I print this, you can see from 1 into 1. So this is 1 into 10, this is 2 into 20. And for the 10th multiplication table is printed here. So what actually is happening here, there are 2 loops working there. First loop is for I. So which one is I? This one works for I. So this one works for I. This is 2. This is 1. This side is doing work for I. And j, which is this part of this code. The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from until 12 every time. So what is doing here first, it's taking the input here from I and multiplication with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until 10. Okay, and after when it is completed, it is printing this. Okay, so first it is doing here, and after completing this range, it's completing there. So for this loop, the end print is here, and for this loop, the print is this one. So this is how the for loops and nested loop works. Okay, now I'd like to show you the while loop. How does while loop works? So first write here I equals to 1, suppose, and then write while I is not equals to 5, then print I, where I is plus equals to 1. So what it is doing, it will do every time plus 1 with the result of I. Suppose first result is 1, is the initial value of 1, that it will add with this one. After that, until 5, it will take 2, 3, 4 like this. Let's see. Okay, here you can see first it is 1, the initial value. Then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So every time it plussed until 5. When it reached the 5, it stopped. So if I give here 10, it will go until 10. Every time it will plus 1. First it was 1, then it was plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So if I change here like this, if I do here 2, what it will do? Let's see. So it will pass us 2 every time. First initial value was 1, then plus 2 is 3, then 3 plus 2 is 5, then 9, then 7, then 9. Okay, so this is how does it work. So what is while loop is doing is giving a condition and following it every time until it meets the condition. Let's see another example. So what will be this time? I will use a string here. So let's take a text equals to a string here. While text is not equals to exit, text equals to input exit. So text input, now enter a string, type exit to quit. So until it is exit, it will ask every time for this. So let's run this code. So enter string, type exit to exit. If I don't type here exit, it won't complete. It will ask you again. Suppose I write here something like this. It's again asking me, again asking me, again asking me, again asking me. So this is how loops work. Sometimes in games or anywhere, you have to do what they have fixed. So this is where the while loop is used. So now if I write here exit, now it's finished. So this is how while loop works. Now let's see another example of while loop. So suppose the number equals to 1. While true, it means while the condition I'm going to give you is true. Now I'll use here the conditional if number %3 equals to 0. It means the number is divisible with 0, or there won't be any remainder left. So num percentage is 5 equals to 0. So it means when this two condition is mating up, like number is divisible with 3 and the number is also divisible with 5. The initial number we're taking here is 1. So let's print here the first number divisible by 3 and 5. Okay, print first number divisible by 3 and 5 is the num. When we have founded this, we want to end it. So I'll give you a break. Okay, so let's see. Let's print it. So first number divisible by also 3 and 5 is 15. Right? Do you understand this code? How does it work? So the thing is, first, we have to meet up these two conditions. When these two conditions are true, then it will print this. and it will break. So first it put in num variable is 1 as initial. So 1 divided by 30, it's not true. Then it will go again, run this code, again run this loop where num plus 1. So it goes there, the condition isn't true. So num plus 1, then it will become 2. Then again 2 or divisible by 3 is not true. Then again plus 1. So this is how it goes increasing. And when it reaches 15, then the num percentage with 3 equals to 0 is divisible by 3. Then it is also divisible with 5. And then it printed this and break the code. Until this part of code wasn't reaching because it was coming this here from here, then going there, and then going again back. So this is how this while loop works. Now let's see another good example of while loop by using a password example. Suppose correct equals to password 123. Now I'll write here the tries, how many times you have tried to put a password. So initial value is 0. Then while tries is less than 3, password equals to input enter password. Then if password is correct, then print x is granted and break. Else tries plus equals to 1, it will add your more tries because first time you failed, so second time it will count it as 1. Then print if incorrect password you have tried, you have 3 minus tries left. So what it means, you can try for 3 times and you have remains left. So I would like to increase it as 5. Let's see. So let's run this code. And they're asking me for password. Suppose I put a wrong password. So it will show that incorrect password, you have 4 tries left, right? Then if I put here another wrong password, it will count incorrect password and you have 3 tries left. So this is how it works. Now if I give the correct password here, 123, and x is granted. So this is the way. I hope you understand how while loop is working here. That first we made a variable which is correct password. So we want this to be matched. Then a tries variable which initially is 0. Now I want that you can only try it for 5 times. Until 5 you have here while tries is less than 5. Then password equals to input, enter your password. So if your password is correct, then it will show you x is granted. If not, when it else, then tries will be plus 1. We'll update the tries because you have already tried it once because it is wrong. Then it will update it tries 1. Then print if it's formatting to write here the tries as a variable. So incorrect password, you have 5 minus tries left. If you tried 1, it will be 4 tries left. If your tries becomes 2, it will left 3 tries left. So this is how does this code works. Okay, so now I would like to teach you the continue, break, and pass much more detailed way. So for this type, you have already seen many examples about loops and for loops, but I have used here the break function. So let's see what actually break function is. So for I in range 1 to 10, then if I write here like this, so if so I don't want to print all the from 1 to 9, 1 to 10. I want to print here until it's become 5. So what I will do here, the loop I want to run here is when I equals to become 5, then I want to stop it. So I will write here break. And if I print you can say stopped until 5. Okay, so if I write here continue, it will let the code continue. So it goes until 9. So then what does pass actually do? So pass actually does nothing. It just it does actually nothing. It used when the code is not ready yet. You want to complete it later. So you can just put it like this, and just like that, you can just put it here, pass. So what it happens, it will happen nothing. So it does nothing here. So this is what was about break, continue, and pass. So let's make a simple and a very cool game using these loops and conditions. So the game concept is the computer will randomly generate a number and you have to guess what the number is. It will give you some chances like 6 or 7 attempts to guess, and every time it will tell you the guessing number you are guessing is less than or greater than of the original number generated on the computer. So for this, we have to import a random library. Okay, so we can use this to generate the random numbers. So let's make the variable of our random number is a secret equals to random dot rand it int. So we want that it is between 1 to 100. Okay, now let's write here guess equals to 0. Initially the guess would be 0 and the attempts is 0, and max attempts you can give it as 8. Okay, now print is like, we can give here guess number 1 to 10. You have 8 attempts. Okay, so first what we'll do here, it will print the game here that will guess the number from 1 to 100, and you have 8 attempts total. So first we'll give that if using while loop, like while guess it's not equals to secret. When what did you guess here? The number you guess, which is not equals to secret, and the attempts is lower than maximum attempts, means it's below 8. Then what will it do? It will give you a equals to int, input your guess, and it will every time add if your guess is not equal to the secret number, it will add the variable here attempts plus 1. Okay, so for here we can write like this: if guess, else if guess secret is too high, so print is too high. Okay, then else print congratulations, you have guessed the number in this attempts. So why we are showing, okay, then this was inside. Then what we're doing here, we expect a value error when we have put here something invalid input, when it's not an integer. So try will give you another to write it. For this, try is working with the expect value error. So when you have put here some string or some other elements, what it will do, it will tell you that it is an invalid input and please enter a valid integer. Okay, then we have to end the while loop, right? So we will write here if guess is not equal to secret. Sorry, you have used all the attempts and the secret number was this secret. I don't know if you have cleared this or not. I'll go through again. First, what we have done here, imported a random library, which will generate a random number between 1 to 100. Okay, then guess 008, it means that guess is 0, initially guess is 0, and attempts is also 0. And our maximum attempts should be not more than 8. So first user will see print, guess a number between 1 and 100, you have 8 attempts. Okay, now our loop will work. What it will do, it will see 2 conditions must be fulfilled until the while loop will go again and again. When our guess is not matched with the real secret random number, and also when the atoms is below the max atoms. When these two conditions is fulfilled, then while loop will again and again. When this does not match, then while loop will end. So first we have printed here try to write here expect, except, value error. So what it will do, it will give you another and again to, if you write anything wrong type of variable, not integer, then it will show you print invalid input. Please enter a valid integer. So it does not related with this while loop. It's different when you are making a mistake, not with the game. Now, when guess equals to int input, enter your guess. So you have entered the guess. Now you have used one attempt, so attempt will increase by 1. If your guess is lower than secret, then it will print too low. If your guess is higher than secret, it will print too high. Without being this condition, there is one thing can be true, which is the number is equal to the secret. On that case, else print, congratulations, you have guessed the number secret, which will be generated in random number. In atoms is also updated in atoms. And then it will break and this will end. Okay, if it does not happen, suppose you have used the 8 atoms and suppose you have used the max atoms. And also this is not correct. On that case, it will show here if guess number is not equals to secret, then print, you have used all max atoms, which is 8. The secret number was this secret variable. So let's play this game. Print this. Okay, let's print this. Okay, what I have done here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was just selecting this part. Let's print this. Enter your guess. So I'll guess it as 78. They're saying it too high, so I'll go it with 45. It's also high. Then I'll go it with 10. Congratulations, you have guessed the number 10 in 3 attempts. So this is how this works. A simple, very nice game you can play with your friends. So this was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video.